My name is Azzlynza Ondos and I'm gonna be presenting the organizational context. TENAGA Nasional BERHAD, or TNB, is Malaysia's largest electrical utility company and one of Southeast Asia's leading power suppliers. It was established in 1990 under the Electricity Supply Successor Company Act. Today, TNB plays a critical role in accelerating Malaysia's transition toward cleaner and renewable energy. TNB operates across Peninsular Malaysia, Sabah, through Sabah Electricity and Labuan, while also expanding its presence in countries such as the United Kingdom and Saudi Arabia. Recently, TNB signed a Memorandum of Understanding with the State Grid Corporation of China to strengthen cooperation in power grid and distribution technology. In 2025, TNB received major recognition at the Asian Power Awards, winning Information Technology Project of the Year, Innovative Power Technology of the Year, and Smart Grid Project of the Year. The company is also advancing its hybrid hydro floating solar project, which combines hydroelectric power with floating solar panels to support cleaner energy production.
My name is Rabiatun Adawiyah. So the first one, we go to the current ratio. In the year 2024, the NB had only 1 ringgit 90 cents in current asset for every 1 ringgit in current liabilities. The liquidity for 2024 is lower than year 2023, which has a current ratio of 1.24 times. The company indicates a minor reduction in the company's ability to cover short-term liabilities, but still above 1, so liquidity remains adequate. We go to days in inventory. As the graph given, TNB carries inventory for a short time in 2024, which is 15 days better than 2023, that held for a longer time, 17 days. It shows that TNB inventory is being sold more quickly and reducing the holding costs such as storage and insurance. We go to the inventory turnover. The conclusion is TNB moves inventory faster, which is 23.18 times better than 2023, which is 20.80 times. It shows that TNB is selling its inventory quickly, suggesting strong sales performance and good demand for its products. It can improve cash flows, which inventory is converted into cash more frequently and can be reinvested in other areas of the business.
My name is Nurul, and right now I'm going to be answering the questions: are the manager generating an adequate operating profit on the organization's asset? So the answer is yes, and here is why. I'll be presenting part of the ratio analysis for TNB, focusing specifically on the operating returns on asset, ORA, and the total asset turnover. So this ratio will help us to understand how effectively TNB uses its asset to generate both profit and revenue. So the first one, we have operating return on asset. So based on the graph, you can see that in 2024, TNB recorded an increase in its operating return on asset. So the company generated 4.25 cents of operating profit for every 1 ringgit of assets, compared to 3.59 cents in 2023. So this shows that TNB is managing its asset more effectively and producing stronger returns. Next one, we have total asset turnover. So there was also a small but meaningful improvement in total asset turnover that we could see from the number. So in 2024, TNB generated 28 cents of revenue for every 1 ringgit invested in asset, compared to 26 cents in 2023. So even though the increase is modest, it still shows better overall use of company resources to produce revenue. So right now we could see that both ratios indicate a positive trend in TNB's asset management. The company is not only generating higher operating profit from its asset, but it's also proving that its ability to convert those assets into revenue. So overall, this reflects stronger operational efficiency in 2024 compared to 2023. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Amirah Batrisyia binti Ismail. I will present about debt ratio, term interest ratio, and return on equity. Here we can see that TNB's debt ratio decreased from 17% in 2023 to 69% in 2024. Although the change is small, it still shows an improvement in how the company managed its debt. These reductions mean that TNB is becoming less dependent on debt financing and is exercising better control over its liabilities. As a result, the company's capital structure is more balanced, which strengthens its overall financial stability. Let's take a look at TNB term interest rate, which is measured as short-term liquidity. In 2023, the interest rate was 1.69 times and it increased to 2.13 times in 2024. This improvement shows that the company is in a stronger position to meet its immediate financial obligations using its most liquid asset. It also reflects a better management of working capital and overall financial stability. Next, we look at TNB return on equity. The company return on equity increased from 4.3% in 2023 to 7.6% in 2024. This is a significant improvement and shows that TNB is generating stronger profitability and making more efficient use of shareholder investment. This jump shows that TNB is using shareholder investment more efficiently. The improvement comes from better cost control, stronger electricity generations, and continued progress in its energy transition effort. Overall, TNB is clearly moving in the right directions and delivering more value to its shareholders.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone, my name is Syazwani. Today I will be presenting about the financial strengths and weaknesses of the company. First, the strength. The company have efficient operation with a faster receivable collection and high inventory turnover, strong profitability, higher shareholder returns, and improved solvency. Lastly, good management support, overall efficiency. On the other hand, the weaknesses is slightly lower liquidity and still relies on debt, which is potential financial risk. Factors affecting performance. First, electricity demand, government policies, and energy tariff are important. When more people use electricity, the company earns more. But government's rules or changes in energy prices can either help or slow down the company. Next, fuel costs and interest rates matter. If fuel is expensive, running power plant costs more. And high interest rates makes borrowing money more costly for the company. Lastly, renewable energy and technology play a role. Companies that adopt solar, wind, or other new technology quickly can save money and stay competitive in the market. Finally, there are internal risks. Firstly, technological risk arises if the company is slow to adopt renewable energy. Secondly, operational risk comes from plant shutdown. Thirdly, talent risk occurs if the key employees leave. Fourthly, financial risk stems from high debt or low interest coverage. Overall, financial risk has a decrease, but it still needs to be monitored. Finally, there are internal risks. Firstly, technological risk arises if the company is slow to adopt renewable energy. Secondly, operational risk comes from plant shutdown. Thirdly, talent risk occurs if the key employees leave. Fourthly, financial risk stems from high debt or low interest coverage. Overall, financial risk has a decrease, but it still needs to be monitored.
For the company recommendation, in 2024, TNB's liquidity declined, so the company needs to speed up bill collection, manage cash outflow better, and improve its cash flow planning. Although efficiency of the company improved, TNB can still enhance it by maintaining equipment properly and issuing invoices faster with automated reminders. Profitability of the company increased in 2024 with stronger margins and returns, which makes the NB more attractive to investors. While the leverage ratio of the company also improved, showing that the company is becoming more financially stable and less risky. So, to strengthen its future position, the NB should continue investing in renewable energy, control its costs, keep debt at a healthy level, and explore new markets or partnerships. Thank you.